Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shit Scrapper. So today I am back with my November Flavors of the Month Scraproom haul. I also get the add-ons of the embellishment kit, the pattern paper kit, and then the Shots of Life kit, which is a pocket page kit. So I get a heads up kind of what collections are in there, but again, this month I have not gone through this yet. I just got it in and could not wait to dig in, so we'll go through it together. We will start with the main Flavors of the Month kit. So for that, you get 4 different collections, and you get the same papers in each, but then your embellishments would be a little bit different. So it's like a sampling of the 4 collections, which I think is just amazing. So we are going to start with the 49 Market Botanical Buzz collection. I've been eyeing some layouts using this, and it's not something that I would normally buy for myself, but I was excited to see it in here because it's just fun to maybe play with things that aren't your normal, and then only have a few pieces of it. You don't have the whole collection. So we're going to set the embellishments aside. You get the cheerful paper here. 49 Market paper too is so thick. And then I love all the mixed media look for on it already because I don't love to do it myself. This is a really good background paper, which I love. Sometimes I don't need all of, the patterns on it already or the big pieces. This here is fragrant. So look at, you could technically, if you wanted, create a double page layout using these two. They are very similar, and the corners, the bottom corners are already kind of rounded for you with embellishments. And then here is the back side. Look at the wood grain is beautiful. And this one here is called Fresh. So again, really easy to put your paper down, or your photo down, add a few embellishments, but otherwise the layout's kind of done for you. So if you're kind of stumped one day, this would be a great paper to get out and kind of create real quick. Then you get 2 pieces of the cobblestone cardstock. So it's not stark white. So you get the 2 pieces of cardstock with that. And then you get some of the die cut elements and some of the chipboard words. I was really hoping to get some of these hexagons in here. I have seen amazing layouts with those, so I'm excited to dig in. So you get, I got, that one's there. I don't know why I couldn't get that figured out. So I have 3 of those. I've got a tag. I've got some layering pieces. Oh, I got more. That's exciting. The more hexagons, the better. Ooh, look at that pretty, kind of, I'll call it a basket. It's wood, but with those flowers. And then I have Bloom, Beauty and Simplicity, and Be Your Own Masterpiece. So those are the pieces I got, but again, you will get some of the die cut elements and some of the chipboard words, which I love when they include kind of titles for you. I don't love creating my own titles, so anytime I get pre-made titles, I am happy. So I'm not gonna lie, I was super excited to see that Documented by Bella Boulevard was in this collection. If you have seen some of my videos, you know I own some of it, but last month when I created with it, I realized I wanted more. So this is the perfect way to bulk up my stash. You get the captured paper, so the cameras, and then the grid. What I love about Bella Boulevard too is I think these are called the A sides, if I remember correctly, is kind of busy. The B sides are more kind of tame, I guess you could say. So here's a yellow polka dot, which is great. You cannot really go wrong with these papers. This one is beautiful. This is called Real Life. And then I love this stripe too. There we go, got that off. And this one's called Routine. So you get the scallops and then 2 pieces of white cardstock. And you get a mixture of the ephemera icons and words and then a row of enamel dots. So I got green enamel dots, which is great. I love that color green. So the one thing with this collection is it's very generic. So not really themed at all, which is always fun. I originally wasn't going to buy it because of that, but I'm so glad I did, because those pictures I've been holding on to where I don't know, oh, Our Life. I couldn't figure out what that said for some reason. The pictures I've been holding on to where I didn't know what collection to use to document maybe, I've found that I can grab this collection and create with this and get those scrapbooks. So that's always fun. Usually I'm such a themed scrapbooker that I struggle, but these pieces in this collection are just really fun to work with, and I've really enjoyed it. So I cannot wait to dig in and create with this month as well. Let's see. So many collections. There we go. And then I was excited to see this one too. This is the new Legendary from Pink Fresh and Paige Evans. Another one that I've eyed but did not buy, and I'm glad I get just a little bit of it. And I am receiving my box so that I can pre-create for November. I receive it in October, so at the end of the month, end of October at She Loves Color, we're actually creating with this collection with Paige, and so I'm excited to kind of dig into that as well. So this is the vibe, is this paper with the arrows, and I thought this one was really fun. It's kind of like a dark green with a lime green. Trending now is this paper. 6, 7. Sorry, had to throw that in there. My kids told me I'm annoying because I'm using it too much. And then just another good subtle pattern. That's the one thing with Pink Fresh I think that scares me, is sometimes the patterns are so big and bold. So again, another subtle pattern. I feel like I can play with it then. This one is called Real Life. And then a couple of pieces of white cardstock again, which is great. So then I can show you what I get. For this one, you get a mixture of the ephemera icons and journaling, and then you get some chipboard pieces. So these are my chipboard pieces. An arrow, trending, post, like, and repeat. And then here are some of my ephemera pieces. So I think too, sometimes their pieces maybe are too vague. I don't know. I haven't bought Pink Fresh in a while. It just is hard for me to use. So I'm challenging myself to use this one as one of my design team projects this month. But I think I will be fine, because look, I could fussy cut some of this as well and get more out of that too. And lastly, we have, which I'm kind of excited about because I live in northern Michigan and we get lots and lots of snow, but I don't seem to have very many winter collections. So you get the Simple Vintage Flannel Season, and I guess I'll start with the embellishments that you get. You get the whole 12 by 12 sticker sheet with this. So great titles, icons, birds, flowers, and then the phrases, and oh, that is just one border sticker. Slay all day. We had record snow last year, so we had some giant snow piles in the front yard, and I have pictures, so that's what I'll probably document with this, so that'll be perfect. This one is Winter Joys, the flowers and the birds, and then a great greenery paper. Staying Cozy. I like this one a lot. I like that plaid. And then the birds on a wood grain. Ready, Set, Snow is this one. Again, love the colors, love the masculine feel of this because, again, I have 2 boys. And then that one's really fun, too, as a background. That one's tough. I like both sides. And then you get 2 pieces of Stardust cardstock with this one. So that is the main flavors of the month. Let me readjust everything. And then we'll dig into the embellishment kit, which is fun. I love having the extra options too. So I am glad to have the embellishment kit. So we'll just start with what's on top. So for the simple stories, you get half of the foam stickers. Again, love these. You get so many titles. Look at, there's still some icons, some smaller sayings. So this is gonna really be nice to use. You get half of the Pink Fresh sticker sheet. So good again. So on the record is kind of vague, which I like when they come to this, because I don't always take photos out and about or day-to-day photos, I guess, and sometimes I feel like these maybe are more geared towards that. So I did get this half of the sticker sheet. Look at these. You get the rub-on sheet. Again, it'll vary. I got all of the small phrases, which is so fun, and then little like phrase strips at the bottom too. So I'll have to read some of these and come up with a layout idea. And then look at this, the 12 by 12 sticker sheet for Documented. I did not buy this when I purchased the collection, so I am glad, at least I don't think I did. I don't remember buying it. So again, I am not mad that I have this collection already, because I will gladly add to it. So that's the embellishment kit. Next, I have the pattern paper kit. So from the Botanical Buzz, this is Vibrant. Love all the tickets and layering pieces. Ooh, I like that color. I like that paper a lot. Those are right up my alley, those colors. Delicate is this one. Again, kind of made for you. Look at, I could kind of layer the hexagons I have in the chipboard, add my photo, and voila. There we go. Some rub-ons down here. Look at my layout's done already. And then the back side, same sort of a thing. There is that hexagon in the middle and a couple on the outside edges. Add your own embellishments and it's already done. Currently loving is this paper from Documented. Again, love the florals, but then also love this side. I did use this paper, this kind of, it's not really bright blue. It's got kind of a purpley tint to it. I used this side on a layout last month from my stash. And this one, love the diagonal stripes and the black and white polka dot. This is called Hello. This one's fun from Legendary. This is Unstoppable. And a great background paper again. So I'm glad that there's a variety of busy and then kind of more subtle patterns here. Love this stripe. That is amazing. I love those colors for my boys. And then some greenery. This is called Life in Progress. So again, if you got the pattern paper kit, you would get these same papers. It's only the embellishments in each of the kits that vary. This is the Journal Elements. So some berries on a really pretty light blue, and then obviously the Journal Elements. And this one is Warm and Fuzzy. So another great plaid, and then a phrase paper. So there's that. And then lastly, I have, let me open it up, and so I get it right, the Shots of Life Pocket Page Kit. Let's grab that. So for this, you get one paper from each collection and then kind of one thing of embellishment from each collection as well. So let's see what we've got. Let's set the embellishments aside. So lately in the Shots of Life kit, we've been getting some 6x6 papers. So, or 6x8, excuse me. This is the Pink Fresh Legendary. So I got some, I like how they are sometimes different patterns or the same but smaller icons, you know what I mean? Smaller patterns, I guess. So there are some new ones in here. And some houses. To me, for some reason, my son plays basketball. I look at this and see a basketball court. I don't know why it's not a basketball court. It's just geometric, but I look at it and see basketball. And then these would be great to fussy cut too. And then the background. So again, this Shots of Life is 4 pocket pages. This one is Blooming. So again, you'll see, notice that you get the cut aparts for this one. great layering pieces, even if you're not going to do like pocket pages or a mini album in burlap. Daily details with the documented collection. Love this one too. I love how you get the tags. And then you could fussy cut these. Journaling or layering piece. And then the back side is multicolored paper clips. And then the 4x6 elements with this one. So 4x6 cut aparts. And then another great plaid on the background. And then for embellishments, you get a Bella Pop from Documented. So have this one, but love it. Cameras and smile. How could you go wrong? You get some of the laser cuts for, oh, this must be from like the front sheet. They have little embellishments on the back from Botanical Buzz. So I have some small tags to cut out, and then the laser cuts. These are beautiful. Oh, I like all these flowers a lot. So those are like so delicate too. So really like those. And then you get a third of the pack of the flower bits. So for me, I'm having a hard time with flowers and snow. So it'll be interesting. We'll see if I can get past that. But there are some snowflakes in here. Some greenery. For me, I don't love snow. So to add flowers, which is pretty for me, is just usually a no-go. And then I got 3 more snowflakes in there. So, but we're going to have to get past that and use some flowers on a winter page. Oh, you know what? I just thought of the perfect picture. I was actually going to print it out last month and document it using Love Grows Here from Bella Boulevard, which we got in last month's Flavors of the Month kit. I have a picture of the lake in the winter. I can see myself adding flowers to that because nobody's in it. We're not sledding. It's just pretty. It is iced over with a glimmer of snow. That's what we're going to do with that one. Oh, I forgot. And then I got from Legendary enamel dots. So that is what I got in my Scraproom haul this month. Definitely check it out. I am loving getting such a variety of collections each month. So it's been fun to work with things that I'm not used to maybe buying for myself, especially the 49 Market. And then it's been great to get extra of the collections that I already own and love. So check them out, follow along, join the Scraproom group Facebook group. That is where we go live. And I create a layout once a month live in that group. I'll try to remember to link it down below so you guys can join because you don't want to miss that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this haul and we will see you next time. Bye guys.